Good morning everyone, Tracy here from the Wildlife Garden. I thought my video this week could be about the common flowers, weeds as people like to call them, that are now starting to come up in my garden. They already set seed in sort of July, August and are ready to knuckle down for the winter. And it's amazing how many wildflowers there are actually ready for next year. There are some that I've pruned myself, native foxgloves, but obviously they've come through. But I will show you, there's a lot of self-seeded foxgloves too, so we'll see how I'll just see what we can find, because at this time of year you sort of think of things closing down, but actually lots of things are already ready for next year. It's amazing really. And obviously most of them are our common wildflowers. Okay, let's go and have a look what we can find. Oh, and before we do go out, just to say this week we've had rain. I've been wishing for rain for ages, and we've had some good substantial rain this week. Quite heavy showers, long lasting. Particularly last night we had some really heavy rain that lasted a while. And that there's also, I'm just looking at my barometer, there's a low pressure coming in Sunday to Monday, which is bringing quite substantial rain and very high winds. So just to, I think here we're going to get gusts of about 40 miles an hour, but I always get anxious with the trees in the garden when winds are forecast. So I think it's particularly bad in Wales. So to Isabel in her Wild Welsh garden, please stay safe, and I hope your garden gets through the stormy weather that's due over the weekend. Right, let's get into the garden and look for some of these wildflower seeds coming up. And just before I do that, I'll just pick this book up. I got a lovely book from a charity shop the other day. I'll show you if you can see it. And it's called, you can't see it because it's embossed, Wildflowers as They Grow. Very old. It's a collection of 3 books really, but I only found this one in the charity shop. And yeah, lovely book, lovely photographs of wildflowers. Oh, trying to do this the wrong way around, the camera the wrong way around. Let me just reverse the camera and then we can see it better. Okay, so here's the book. I've looked it up online, and it's a collection. There is a collection, I think it was 3, maybe 4, can't remember. So this is just one of the collection. I don't think it's numbered. No, it's not numbered, but anyway, it's got quite a few wildflowers in, so I was just happy to buy it for 50p. I mean, I have to be careful, the pages are very brittle. Let me just put a cushion. I'm going to just pause you there and put a cushion under the cover. There we go. I don't want to break this little bit that gets brittle. That's the information in the front. Oh, 6 series. So yeah, 6. So there we go. And then a list of the contents. A list of the photographs that are inside. And a little proverb with this one, not heard of that proverb. And yeah, just details, lovely details about it. I thought it was a really interesting little old book. And here's some of the names they've been known by. I've only ever known them as wild garlic and ramsons, but there's a list of some of the names it's been known as. And just a history of them really, what it's been used for, and yeah, just a fascinating book. Tells you, describes them there, look. Yeah, so lovely little book. Various names. Ramsons is of great antiquity, and its roots is found in different languages. It was Ramsons in Anglo-Saxon. Dropping the H later, we find it as Ramis and Ramses. Other variations that have appeared are Ramsden, Ramshorn, Bookrams, Ramrams, Roms, Rosens, and Ransons. Anyway, there we go. And then again, another, and the next one, which is the gentian. So yeah, lovely little old book. Thought I'd share with you for 50p. Can't be bad, can it? Really, bargain. Okay, I'll go in the garden now. Okay. Okay, the first item that we see outside the back door is wood sorrel. This has been here all the time I've lived here, and self-seeds prolifically. Wood pigeons love to eat the seedlings and will come and attack it when it drops seed. But yeah, that's a lovely native plant in the garden. Doing its second flush at the moment. And then next to it we've got dandelion. You have to learn to love dandelions. Lots of people just don't like them, do they? So, and a little bit of herb robert right next door to it. But yeah, dandelions are very important little spring flower. Along this is like outside the back door, and everything self-seeds really well here. I think due to the heat that the stones hold, the little slabs and things self-seed between it, the paving stones so quickly, and thrive down here. It's a bit of creeping Jenny coming in there. A lovely plant with yellow flowers, but good ground cover if you need anything for ground cover there. And then next we have, well, you can see all the little seedlings popping up. Because we walk in the middle section, it tends to control the plants that are grown in the middle, but they sort of grow, but get squashed obviously, so keeps the middle bit of the path clear. Right, now we've got, this looks to me like herb robert coming up. Seedlings, they're just everywhere. Herb robert fills the garden. Lots of them there. And next to the lemon balm, I cut that back hard this year. It had really bad powdery mildew, so I cut it back hard and it's sprouting again with herb robert coming up in between it. Next to that we've got Welsh poppy, a lovely native flower. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I've got one in flower by the shed. You'll see it in a moment. Let's see what else there is. Not sure what that is. That's a little something coming up. Possibly. I don't know. Not sure. But oh, and here, this looks to me like hawkbit. Is it hawkbit? I think that's hawkbit. Which one it is, I'm not sure, because there's different kinds. So I think that's hawkbit coming up under the pot there, with some oxeye daisy I can see too, and a bit of plantain there coming up. Lots of little things there. Not sure of all of them. Sometimes you have to wait till they get a little bit bigger and then you can recognise them. This is my favourite flower. This is the native bellflower. And essential for some of our little small bees, their main food source in the next year. Crocuses are starting to come up in that pot, along with I've had grey hyacinth up and flowering too. A couple of bulbs have decided to do an early show. That one's going to seed now. More herb robert in this pot. It's absolutely everywhere, herb robert. Oxeye daisy everywhere, bit of dandelion. Plenty of stuff to come up next year, that's for sure. I'm going to have to control the oxeye daisy, I think. This, let me show you, looks like woodavens. There's a bit of woodavens, there's nettle leaf bellflower and Welsh poppy, dandelion. I can see all sorts coming up there. A bit more of the hawk bit there. More plantain. That's an oxalis. Can't remember the name of it. Some kind of oxalis. Has a little yellow flower on it. This is, I think this is self-heal. Yeah, it looks like self-heal. That's come out of a pot. There was a pot with some self-healing. Lots of little things have germinated there, and little bees are still out. This is the common carder bee, one of our hardier bees. Yeah, lots of little seedlings there, mixture of. And we've got that shining crane's bill. Very prolific self-seeder once you've got that. Auntie Don doesn't like that plant. But I tolerate it. It has a tiny pink flower. And there's the beautiful Welsh poppy. There's another bud underneath I can see too. More crane's bill. Yeah, oh, a bit of dock there too. And more wood avens. I think because my garden being quite shady, I get a lot of the woodland edge wildflowers coming up in my garden. This is the pot one. I'm not sure whether these are foxgloves or not. It was under the foxglove, so I'm going to leave it there and see what develops. So it would be nice if it is. Now we're over on the next border, and this is woodruff. Lovely little flower, little white flower, great ground cover, lots of ground ivy. It's not of the ivy family. That was forget-me-not. Ground ivy's of the mint family. This I've popped in because it was the little shrub that I thought had been severely damaged by the drought, but you can see it's all coming back. It's a weeping, it's a kind of willow. So yeah, that's absolutely fine now we've had the rain on it. Yeah, lots of buds on it. Back to the border. That looks like dog violet to me. Yeah, lots and lots of ground ivy here, and shining crane's bill mainly. I love this gravelly bit, considering there's not much soil in it. They really love this little bit here, and self-seed really freely. This is just coming to the first border. It's underneath the large lavender I have. This is an ash tree stump, and that's the lovely dead man's fingers fungi. Hopefully the fungi will all start appearing in a few weeks' time. I've had some good fungi in this garden. I'll be pleased to share with you if I get some new ones. Right, let's have a look what's coming up in the grasses. We've got achillea and woodruff. That's the achillea. Doesn't flower along that border though. There's more of the ground ivy. There's a lovely purple flower on it, and the bees absolutely adore that. So it can go everywhere it wants to go. Lots of little seedlings in the grass, but obviously it gets walked on so they don't get to any substantial height. I think we've got lots of dog violets here. There might be a little bit of I think at the front there. I'm just trying to move the plant by. I think that's hedge garlic as well. I think I could see there. Let's see, we should have some ragwort coming up here. Yep, there's the ragwort. So although this hasn't self-seed, there will be new plants. It will self-seed. It self-seeds freely. It's coming up in where it was before, so it usually does a second show and then dies. That's about 2 years, but it'll have self-seeded freely by then. Looks like we've got some cow parsley coming up too. Yes, that's more. Yeah, I think this is cow parsley coming up. Or it could be ragwort. No, it might be ragwort. I know cow parsley's coming up. I've spotted that. Oh yeah, that was cow's parsley, because we're up by the cowslips now. Cow parsley and cowslips, and that's all beginning to shoot, and hopefully we'll have some lovely fresh leaves up before the end of October. There we go. Again, that's self-seeded in the garden. It's it will spread. Lots of woodruff here. Lovely plant, as I said, lovely ground cover plant. We've got more cowslip there, and that's a self-seeded foxglove. I haven't put that one in, so it's a self-seeded foxglove. Hopefully that will flower next year. Some creeping jenny there. Yeah, plenty coming up here. you think everything's sort of closed down, but they haven't, have they? There's the lovely plantain as well there, and more. There it is. It's a lovely. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's got a particular name, hasn't it? That one. Anyway, this is full of knapweed, oxeye daisy, red campion, loads there. And then over to the fox and cubs. There's a bit more clover there. But yeah, this is all fox and cubs coming up. Some of the old ones from last year, and yeah, that was one flower. It's now everywhere. It's all over that side, and could do with moving it actually. I think to more sunnier spots, and all coming up there too. So beautiful orange, lovely burnt orange colour. This is bird's foot trefoil. Has been cut to part of the hay meadow cut that I did. I use a handheld clipper for cutting because there's not a lot of grass, so yeah, so I can judge the height. That's a bit of bugle coming up. A big bed of bugle here. When I cut the grass and just found all this bugle, there's a lovely display in spring, mixed with dog violets. They're starting to appear again. Yeah. The bugles everywhere. Right, over here we've got more forget-me-nots there. A lovely cyclamen popped up there. Foxgloves. What else can I see? Forget-me-nots. Woodavens. I can see a bit of buttercup there, a bit of creeping buttercup. Yeah, so all of these, that's a bit of dock, will all be in flower next year, and they're all putting on their growth ready, and will knuckle down, and regardless of what weather we get, you know, however harsh the winter is, they'll just survive. Some of them can get down to temperatures of -30, so yeah, really hardy little plants and low to the ground. Lots of dandelions up here. Even though we walk on this, the dandelions are so hardy, they seem to survive even being walked on. Creeping buttercup. Lots in here, and the grass is tall, so difficult to see what there is really and what will emerge later in the year. But up here there's a lot of honesty as well, creeping buttercup and ground ivy, and I think we've got also some hedge bed straw. Yeah, look at all the honesty that's come up there. To show it at the back. Go away. Yeah, that's all the honesty at the back there. And hedge bed straw next to it. All along there. Got the ground ivy. Going to have a big display of honesty next year. I can't believe how many seedlings have come up. Might move some of those too. Gosh, so many. And yet, here's the seeds that haven't dropped yet. I'm not sure whether they'll germinate this year or lay dormant and germinate next year. But still lots of seeds to drop there. I think the other ones must be the seeds from the previous year. And here we've got Jack by the hedge garlic. So, yeah, we think winter means a shutdown in the garden, but it isn't really, is it? Because all the native plants are up and ready to provide the important food sources for our pollinators and caterpillars and all sorts that need that food next year. So yeah, try and keep your garden a little bit untidy over the winter months. Try not to cut everything back, and yeah, you'll be rewarded by the number of insects you'll find in your garden, all being well. So yeah, hope the wind doesn't cause too much damage for anyone. It's not meant to have been too stormy, and hopefully my trees will all stay up. So yeah, take care everyone, and yeah, look after those little wildflower seedlings. They're a benefit to our insects. Take care. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.